When dealing with probability of success and failure, we must be very careful. Now, if you could recall that probability P is equals to R over N, while R here is a favorable outcome and N is total number of outcome. Now, this number of favorable outcome are sometimes referred to as success, and those outcomes that are not favorable are referred to as failure. Now, the success probability of success is denoted as P, while probability of failure is denoted as Q. Now back to this place, I could now say that R is equals to number of success now instead of number of favorable outcome, and then N equals to total number of outcome. Total number of outcome. Now, if R is the number of success and N is total number of outcome, then if I should use the total number of outcome and minus from the number of success, what is going to remain is the number of failure. All right. Now, probability of success P equals the number of success all over the total number of outcome. All right. Now, the probability of failure, which is denoted as Q, will now be equals N minus R all over N. Okay. Why probability of success equals what? R over N. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'll try to use the probability of success and add to the probability of failure. If I do this, I'm going to have probability of success is R over N plus the probability of failure is N minus R all over N. Now, from fraction, this have the same denominator. I'm going to call it one denominator, and then those are numerator. I'm going to add them together. So I have R plus N minus R. All right. Now, if you look closely, you'll find out that R minus R has gone out, and I'll just have N over N left. Why N over N? This cancel 1, this cancel 1. 1 over 1 is giving me what? 1. Now, therefore, P, which is success plus failure, is going to give us 1. Why is this important? Because P plus R plus Q will give us 1. However, if we have the number of success or the probability of success, we can get the probability of failure by saying Q now equals this crossing over. I'm going to have it as 1 crossing over becomes minus P, which is the probability of success, minus P. And then if I have failure, I'm looking for success. Q now becomes P now becomes Q crossing over becomes 1 minus Q. All right, let's look at an example. All right, we have that if the probability that a boy does his work correctly is 3 over 5, what is the probability that he does an additional wrongly? So if you look at correctly, it's showing us the success probability, so that P, which is success probability, is equals to 3 over 5. And Q, which is the failure probability, what you are looking for is the question here. Now, from that formula, we say that P plus Q is equals 1. Since I'm looking for the failure, which is Q will now become equals P crossing over, have 1 minus P. 1 minus P, and this is going to be equals 1. What is P? The probability of getting it correctly, which is minus 3 over 5. And this is going to be, let's dash here 1. Looking for the LCM of 1 and 5 will give us 5. Now, 5 divided by 1 is 5. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 multiplied by 3 is negative 3 from this formula. So I'm going to have it to be 5 minus 3, 2 over 5. And this is the probability that he gets an additional wrongly. Next. The last question, the probability that Kojo and Adoko pass an examination is 1 over 4 and 1 over 5 respectively. Find the probability of both boys failing the examination. Now, from here, pass means success. So this is the probability that this Kojo success and Adoke success is 1 over 5 and 1 over 4 respectively. So now what we are going to do is we need to find the failure of Kojo and Adoke. We will now multiply it together. We will now get the both boys failure. All right. Now for the failure of Kojo, the failure of Kojo is going to be, since the success is 1 over 4, the failure, which is Q, is going to be 1 minus the probability of the success, which I have as 1 over 4. And for Adoko, the successful probability is 1 over 5. Now, the failure probability will now be 1 minus the successful probability, which is 1 over 5. Now, let's go over to the first one. We have the dashing here 1 and dashing here 1. For this side, the LCM of 1 and 4 is going to be 4. So that 4 divided by 1 is 4, multiplied by 1 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, multiplied by minus 1 is minus 1. I'm going to have 3 over 4 as the failure of Kojo. Now let's get the failure of Adoke, so that from here I've just already dashed here 1, so that the LCM of 1 and 5 is 5. 5 divided by 1 is 5, multiplied by 1 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, multiplied by minus 1 is going to give us 5 divided by 5 is 1, multiplied by 1 is going to give us minus 1, which is equals 4 over 5. This is also the failure of Adoke. Now, the probability of both boys failing is now going to be Q is equals the 3 over 4 multiplied by the other failure, 4 over 5. All right, this is going to give us 3 multiplied by 4, 12 over 4 multiplied by 5, 5 times 15, 20, 20 equals, here divided by 2, here divided by 2, I'm going to have 6 and 10. So 6 and 10. 2 could divide again, giving 3. 2 could divide again, giving 5, which is equals 3 and 5. This is the probability that both boys fail the exam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And again, this is my new YouTube channel, Metropole All-Round Academy. My first channel was being terminated from YouTube. Please, if you find me this video useful, don't forget to like, also subscribe to the channel and invite more of your friends.